Oh, wait. It's me, but there's more. Oh. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Okay, it's Chase to hey, as long as that flavor stays in your mouth.
Hey, man. Say, man. This the boy, dude. Don't act like you don't know who I am. AKA your favorite rapper. Only sports drink.
Holy shit, that is literally an over. What off-brand energy drink you got going on here? Just saying. Ooh, relax. I'm a whore right now. But what? Oh, woo, woo, woo.
There's too much brand pack.
Overly woke people piss me off more than anything in the world. You know with my bitch.
They had no blacks.
What is wrong with this?
Wow.
That was on my list. Because I sure was going to hit you with the grand rise in my system.
All you hear is Michael's mother in the background. Michael, hang on that damn phone.
I'm getting ripped tonight. Oh, I did that. It says, man, fuck this shit. And walk off. Not only did he walk off, it was a dog. He kicked the shit out the dog. Why you kicked the dog, bro?
Somebody. Oh, call the doctor. Oh my god. Jesus. Hey, you. How you on? You so too. Hey guys, you don't know I'm here. Hey. Listen, I changed the. Oh, it's all funky up in here. Hold on, let me get y'all right. All right.
Battle.
I sent out I edited this last night or this morning, something like that, to show that we're gonna do the show tonight instead of yesterday. And I also shared it on Snapchat. So I hope people pop out. But regardless of the fact, welcome to the Vote with Chase and Zook. Zero Chase is here. He's in my high sand on that flavor stage.
Hey, man. Say, man. This your boy, dude. Your favorite stat first.
So, yeah. Hey, dude.
What's that?
You got a new setup, like new background?
Yeah. Just moved to a different area. Yup.
You feeling okay? You a little sicky?
Huh?
You sick?
Nah, I ain't sick. Oh, man. I don't got time for that.
That voice a little deep.
A little thirsty.
And not the man with the with the unlimited canteen next to him. Thirsty.
Matter of fact, I ain't got my drink.
You don't have no drink with you?
I mean, I do, but
Okay, I'm about to say, ain't no way you somewhere and you
that though.
Okay. All right. I'm like, this man be dwanking as much as he can dwank. Okay. He be dwanking.
You gotta stay hydrated.
You got to stay hydrated, my brother.
You gotta stay hydrated.
Once again, guys, if you have a podcast you'd like to, be a part of, you can always click that link. You can get a $10 discount for you to start your own podcast. I like using StreamYard. It's cool. That monthly bill, though, is terrible on my sister's pockets. But anyway, we're here to talk about some things.
Some stuff.
some things that have some stuff in it. And
Newsflash, I don't have nothing to drink.
what's crazy is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bottles of water, 7 bottles of water open at this moment in time. Have all of them been finished? No.
People like you get on my nerves.
Look, because it's old. Once I drink this water and it gets down here and I haven't touched it in like an hour, it's old. I will drink it, but it will feel nasty to me. Like it's gonna feel gross. Now I do have this bottle over here that I know the fresher scale of things. So I can do this one. But it's not cold.
Bottles,
like my water cold.
Open bottles of anything hurts me. Just sitting there.
I can't do it. I got mad bottles.
Nothing weird about
At least
me.
I have. I lied. 8. See, at least At least I'm drinking it. I just can't. I get towards the part and then I'm like, it's not cold no more. That's why I be guzzling water when I get it because I can't. Like once it gets to a point, I can't.
Now the weird thing about me is if I'm drinking like a bottle of water, I can't drink the last little bit. I pour it out or I throw it away. Like very last sip, I don't drink.
Oh, but I'm the problem.
I mean, but I don't have 8 bottles of water with a sip in laying around either.
That's just through the day.
If I didn't tell you what I just told you, you would have knew. This is what I'm saying. You have evidence. Anywho, let's talk about this thing called
I don't
dating.
want to talk to you no more. I think I'm on break.
Because, well, I mean, you can stop talking to me 53 minutes from now. Okay?
Huh?
You can stop talking to me 53 minutes from now. Okay? That's what you. So we're here because I be trying to figure out stuff. I have been in relationships, I have dated, and apparently I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know what things are. When it comes to stuff like it's Spanish. So I need you people, somebody, to break down every level of said relationships from dating websites to I'm all the way booted up.
But
I'm confusion.
what you confused about?
So we had a slight conversation. So the first step, or in it, is there a difference between social media inboxing and dating sites inboxing?
Yes, because social media, I'm taking a chance.
Hmm.
Dating sites, there's no chance taken. You don't know that I like you unless you pay to know that I like you.
That's stupid. First of all,
How is that stupid?
I just think I'm not paying. I'm not gonna pay for an app to talk to somebody,
Well,
especially
you're
with
not
other
that
people.
desperate then, I guess. So there you go.
But most of the apps, like only the men have to pay.
That's not a thing. I don't know why you think that's a thing.
That's what I was told. I was told
All right,
a lot
well,
of
don't
apps.
take it from don't. That's some bad secondhand information. Take it from a bitch who had a channel about online dating, whose life is completed by online and social media dating. Okay, I am at this point an expert. I've been in the game for. Don't worry about it, but I've been in the game. So if you got any questions, any preguntas en español, papá, you let me know.
Mm, mm.
Mhm.
So if I meet somebody on like a TikTok, I shouldn't take them seriously as I would take somebody on a
You don't take
date.
nobody serious. Fuck everybody, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But like if you're going to be meeting a person online, like as in if like you're on BLK, Tinder, Woo Plus, that's for the fat motherfuckers. If you into fat people,
Plus,
Woo Plus, WOO Plus, okay? Woo Plus, Plenty of Fish, Bumble, Hinge, like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to take it back to Black Planet, like, you know what I'm saying? If you are on any of these dating apps, obviously you're there for it is a multitude of reasons, right? You're either there to fuck, you're either there for friends and benefits, you're there to get into a full-blown relationship, you want to scam, you're going there with a dating of some form relationship objective. Obviously, social media, you're there for like, you know, postings, validation, this and the third, funnies, jokes, yada, 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 networking, blah, 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 blah. So if I DM you on social media, I don't know if you fuck with the kid or not. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm just, I'm throwing it out there. I'm hoping that you catch it. You know what I'm saying? But if we're like on BOK, if we're on Hinge or Tinder or something like that, I've swiped on you, right? If you come across me after I've swiped on you, if you pass me by, I'll never know that you passed me by. I'll never know it, right? If you swipe right, aka you like me, that's when it will say, hey, you and this motherfucker like each other. Y'all should talk more. You connected, you matched, you both like what each other sees. So then that's a pure indication. I could come at you how I don't have to, but I could come at you however I want now because I know you have an attraction to me. Like if I don't know you have an attraction to me on TikTok or Instagram or something, I just, hey, good. Oh, I like your stuff that you post. It's cool. Oh, it's great. But if we on a dating app and we match, what's up, you fine motherfucker? What's good with you? Like how you like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know and you know that I know that we both find each other attractive. I don't have to do the swing around. I can just go straight up into it if you want to do that. You know.
so let's just say, right? I see a little thing that says, such and such, she likes you, and I like back, right? When I like back, then it matches us, right? Who responsibility is to send the first message?
Responsibility. Hold on, dude. My microphone's not connected. I know I was sounding like a crater for the first 20 minutes of the show.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, but when it plays back, it's gonna sound crazy. And I don't know why it's not showing up. I don't want it to sound wild. Ew, it's gonna sound nasty. This hurts my heart. Anyway, repeat your question. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So if I see that you like my profile and I return the like back, so now we're matching. We're matching because your initial like that made me like you. Now I
Uh-huh.
say that it's matching. Who's obligated to send the first message?
If it just automatically comes up that somebody match each other,
Yeah.
anybody's. It's not anyone's responsibility. Because if I get the notification like, oh, Jeff liked you, continue talking to Matt, like, continue the conversation. I can be like, oh, hey, what's up, Jeff? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or Jeff could get that when Jeff gets the whole, it will show like, oh, there's a match here. Say hi or something like that. Like on Hinge, for example, if I like one of you, because Hinge is the app that they want you to delete it. They want you to delete the app. That's like their whole spill, right? So you don't get to just swoop and swipe through people. Like you have to actually look through their profile and then you can press X on them, or you can like a picture or like a quote or something like that they posted. So if on Hinge that I go out of my way to write something to you, like I have to, it will bring up the picture and I can write something to you and then heart it and then send it to you. So I can either just send you a heart or I start the conversation with you that way. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll tell you if somebody likes you, like, oh, this person liked you. Look at their profile page. And you look through it, and you're like, nah, I don't want that. You exit, go about your business. If you want it, then you go, okay, let's match to start a conversation. But like other apps, if I've already, like I told you before, if I've already swiped on you and then you swipe on me, it will pop up like, oh, it's a match. Let's start the conversation now. Like, let's talk. So at the same time as you're getting the notification that we match, I'm getting the notification. So it's honestly on any person. It doesn't have to be. But you could be one of those people that be like, sometimes I'm like, I'm going to let him say, if he want to say something to me, I'm going to let him do it. Because sometimes it's on accident. Like there's sometimes I've been, because I've been pretty good at my job. And I'll be swiping. And I'm like, oh, I mean do that one. And then I froze. I know it. And then he ends up matching with me. I'm like, oh, he's over here like, hey, what's up? Ooh, gotta ignore. Gotta. What is it called? Unpair, unmatch, whatever. And I didn't mean to do that for you, my brother. I'm sorry.
Unpair. So you could like take back your like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can unpair. Hi, Rome. If it's not for you, you definitely can unpair.
All right, so you match with somebody, right? He said yada yada. You say whoop de whoop, right? So is there to women? Can't speak to women, right? What is the timeline that you keep the conversation on social media or the dating app before you move it to the phone?
I only move it to the phone when it's taking too long to communicate back and forth. Because it's a secondary app. You're just getting a regular app notification. You're not getting a special tone to be like, oh, this is specific. Like, this is more important. So once I'm like, we're getting in good conversation and, it's cool convo text-wise back and forth, I'm like, either I would love to talk to you on the phone so I can hear your voice, so I can understand like your ad libs and, your personality a little bit better. Or it's like, I don't want to keep this just on this app because I'm not getting notifications like that. So let's move it somewhere where we can get notifications. So like, if I really don't feel like giving out my number, I'll just give him my Snapchat so we can just continue speaking and we'll know that it's a notification, or I just give him my phone number. But I also have a Google number too. So sometimes I'd be passing off a fake number just so, that everybody have my number.
I remember one time, a couple times, somebody gave me the little rejection hotline. Yeah.
How dare they?
Right? I said the same thing.
I should beat them bitches' ass. That's it.
They don't understand what they miss. How you ass. Anyway, so so now the next stage, right? You don't gave the digits out, you don't gave the phone number to the person, right? So now that you gave the phone number out, now you guys are like actively talking on the phone. What's a good number? Let's just throw it out there. What's a good number time a day to call you? Like how many times is excessive and how much time is not enough?
Well, when you start becoming a bugaboo, we can't do that. It's too much. You get 59 times is too many times. Okay. I'm an old school communicator, so I like talking on the phone. You will never bug me talking on the phone. I'll talk your ear off. Duke know that. firsthand. I will yabba dabba do the whole entire time. So that would never bother me. I will tell you there was a story about a person who, like, I was at work and they're like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, just working. Oh, like, what are you working on? Oh, nothing really much. Just like a little mundane work, like here and there. Phone call. And I'm like, what are you doing? I told you I'm at work. Oh, well, you said you wasn't, like, you didn't have to talk to anybody, so I just figured I'd call you. Like, no, if I was able to call you, I would have called you. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm at lunch. Calls. But I just said I'm at lunch. Yeah, I know. So I called you because you're at lunch. Yeah, it doesn't mean that I'm at lunch by myself. I'm at lunch. Like, just calling at the drop of a hat. Just like, and I do that too, but I don't like, I will ask if I can call you or if I know your schedule enough or know like how you work or what your day looks like or whatever, that's when I'll call you. But if you're calling me 6, 7 times throughout the whole entire day and it's not a give and take, it's just like you strictly just calling over and over again as soon as like you send a text, hey, and I'm like, hey, and then you call me because you're like, oh, I know you're near your phone. Like, that's excessive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be the times that you call, it's like, oh, I missed your voice. I want to talk to you. Like, hey.
For me personally,
Go ahead. I have the
I don't
microphone. Go ahead.
I don't mind talking on the phone. I get annoyed when I talk on the phone with people who calls me with nothing to talk about. Like I would most likely, if I call you, that means I have something to talk about, something to tell you, something to ask you. So just calling somebody just to call somebody is aggravating to me. Or the one that I really hate the most is when you call like say you call somebody new, right? And you like you got their number off of the app or whatever, inbox or whatever, and you call them or you ask to call them or they ask you to call. Anyway, you call them and they act like you're the problem. Like you call them, hey, what's up? This is such such. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Like I thought, you want me to call you. So like, if you don't feel like talking, just don't feel like talking. But don't sit there and, get on the phone and not do or say anything. It's just it's weird to me. It's so weird. When people call you, you don't have nothing to talk about or just want to hear each other breathe on the phone. I hear people say all the time, I wanna fall asleep on the phone with my girl. That's stupid. Like I've never in my life said, you know what? I like her so much. I want to fall asleep and hear her breathe hard. That's dumb. That's retarded. I would never in my life fall asleep on somebody on the phone on purpose. If I fall asleep on that because I'm tired. I don't I don't been through some shit. I'm tired. I don't know what to do. My body's shutting down. You know, my left side of the brain ain't working good with my right side. So therefore, uh, I, I I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. So my suggestion to you is to wake up, come up with something to talk about it, and keep the party going. No, that's my suggestion.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
crazy, yo. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm trying my best over here. Everything is falling apart. Oh, I'm panicking. But, but you don't like falling asleep on the phone with somebody? That's so rude, dude.
I mean, we could fall asleep together in the bed, but I don't get to fall asleep on the phone.
What do you
I
mean you
don't,
don't get like you're talking to them and they having to fall asleep? You know?
you know, if I'm
No?
sleepy, I'm getting off the phone. Because another thing too is right. If you're that into the conversation, you shouldn't be taught. You shouldn't be falling asleep. It's been time. Has there ever been a time where let's say for instance, you go to sleep normally at 11:30, right? But you
Mm-hmm.
messed around and like start binge watching something. Now you up because you invested because you trying to figure out who killed Sheila. You trying to figure out who the hell killed Sheila, you know?
Mm.
But you can't figure it out because you up the whole
Oh,
time.
Lord. I hate this fucking computer's fucking bits. Go ahead, dude. First of all, who killed Sheba?
That's what I'm saying. That's why you up. You trying to figure out who did it. That's what I'm telling you. But on a normal night, you be asleep by then. So that's how I feel about the conversation. If you're having a good conversation with somebody, you being sleepy should not even be a thing. It should not even be a thing at all. Like whatsoever. Whatsoever. It shouldn't even if somebody falls asleep on me, they lie to me, but they love the conversation because there's no way. There's no way.
All right. Well, anyways, okay. This is the worst thing ever in life. I fucking hate it here. So, what I was gonna say about it is like I personally have people who like watching me sleep. Not in a creepy way, but just like
Creepy.
it's not creepy. They like I will call them and I'm laying down and they're like, "Oh, you falling asleep." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I am that bitch. No, I'm not. I'm awake. What are you talking about? I'm awake. I'm not falling asleep. What are you talking about?" And I mean, I posted it on Snapchat. Did you see my snap? Like, I got screenshot the other day. Like, I got screenshot the other day. Just like everybody knows, if I'm on the phone and I'm talking to you, and some way somehow I end up in that bed, let it be known we ain't gonna be talking too much longer. I'm
You just get
straight.
off the phone.
I can't. It makes me feel so good to be talking to somebody when I'm going to sleep. It eases me to sleep. I know it's weird, but like honestly, talking to someone while I'm going to sleep helps me go to sleep. Like it eases me.
I mean, I
It
get it
makes
because
me
I'm
better.
one of those people who like have the TV on.
Yeah, I
You
used to
know,
be like
but
that too.
yeah, but me personally, I can't see myself watching somebody go to sleep as I'm trying to talk to you, and me staying on the phone like, oh, I love it here. I don't mind watching this. Like, what are you looking for? Like, what are you waiting for to happen for her to like skip a breath or something? Like, I don't know. To each his own, though. To each his own. So,
No,
so
I
now
guess.
we
But
have.
but like I was gonna say, finish off and just saying that, but yeah, there's some people who like watching me go to sleep. Apparently, I sleep peacefully. Like you ain't never had a person in a relationship that you just like you're not like watching them intently, but you just happen to just looking and you just kind of looking at them sleep. Like you just admire their comfortability, like just their. Okay, I mean, maybe I guess not, but yeah, like people say they like watch me sleep, so I'll call them. I just go to sleep. They don't care. I remember one time I was talking to somebody. I was knocked to a straight like hour and a half to 2 hours. This thing got up, went to the store, did some shopping, came back home, was in the middle of fixing dinner and everything, and I woke up and they're like, "Oh, there you go." And I was like, "Why didn't you hang up?" Like, I like walking you to sleep, so I didn't mind it. Like I knew you was gonna wake up at some point, so yeah.
I worked with this young cat one time. He was fresh out of high school, right? We worked that night, so we got off. We got out of work like 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, and this time it was like 11. And his phone was on FaceTime, but I didn't see nothing. I just seen the bed, and I said to him, "Bro, who you on the phone with?" And he was like, "My girl." I said, why are you showing her bed? Oh, she's asleep." And I said, "But why are you on FaceTime still if she's asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm gonna make sure she stays asleep like she said she is." And I was like,
Oh no, that's some controlling shit.
but I don't know. I don't know. me personally, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me at all. But like I said, if you like it, I love it. You know, so uh, yeah. So we got the phone number. Apparently, we watching people go to sleep and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
My next question would be, which is the hardest understanding question for me personally, because I think I found out it's two different types of this dating. We're dating now, right? So when you're dating, what's the rules of dating? If me and C Hayes is dating, what's the rules and bylaws of dating?
What's the rules of dating?
Yeah.
Ooh, I wish I had my camera on. In what way? Like when are we supposed to stop talking to other people? When do you
Like
like
that's the part I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Like, if
oh
you're
okay.
dating somebody, what are you expecting them to do, and are you expecting them not to do, or even be like, or act? I don't know.
Okay, if I'm dating someone, I would want your core attention to be towards me. So at this point, we should have talked to whoever we were talking to before we started, conversing with each other. And, not really cut because if we're just dating, we're getting to know each other to like see if we're okay to or like compatible to get into a relationship. But just kind of like let them know, like, hey, yo, you might not be getting all that time. I mean, you don't have to because it's gonna be noticed that you're not giving them their time. But I would like you to have more of a key focus on me than the other people that you're like that you might be entertaining to also see who might be the actual winner, who's gonna be the last rose given to somebody. So like I would rather you like voice that to other people. And I don't know, at this point, if we're dating and stuff, you should already know like how I communicate, like what's my preferable communication style. Um, Little things like the random talks of dating back and forth, like kind of like that bullshit ass like color and number and all that other stuff, and like things that I like to do if I'm a beach person, am I a playground person, am I like the little things like that. So like going out a lot more, doing little stuff here and there. Um, at this point, we should be comfortable at each other's homes to go over there and just hang out and without having a bunch of other people around and stuff like that. So just paying attention to me more, like being more dedicated towards me and actually investing in knowing who I am, not just like the surface level shit.
Okay. So with that being said, you're dating. Now you exclusively date.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a difference?
There is a difference. Dating,
Okay.
you're getting to know that person. You're seeing what's the pros, the cons, um, the things that you probably could tolerate, the things that you won't tolerate. You're also figuring out like the little tiny stuff, like maybe getting them mad on purpose, seeing what their level of annoyance is, and how they communicate in different situations to see if that flows with who you are as a person. Um, Exclusively dating, and you're still, even in dating, you're still talking to other people, you're still seeing what's going on because that's what dating is supposed to be, seeing who fits you best. When you're exclusively dating, I have came to a conclusion that you're the best choice, Pikachu. I choose you. So you're the best choice in the dating scheme of people that I've been talking to. And so now I'm focusing on you. So now I'm not talking to nobody else. I'm exclusively talking, communicating, dating, hanging out with you to see if, like, is this something that I want to confirm as a relationship? I already know that I would like a relationship with you, but I need to tune out everybody else who I was talking to. I need to like let them go. I want to keenly focus on you to really see what's the next steps for us, because we could get to a point where I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I don't really see a relationship growing from here. And I could just go on about my business, because now I put my time towards you. Beforehand, I was distracted by other people. Now that I put my time towards you, I'm only talking to you, only phone calls from you, text message from you, hanging out with you. Maybe now it's not good for me, or maybe now I'm like, you know what? I made a good fucking choice. Yeah, I'm gonna make this person my boyfriend or my girlfriend or whatever may have you, and then you get into a relationship.
So this is where I'm confused at, right?
Oh, brother.
So this exclusiveness that you just described
Yeah.
sounds like a relationship to me.
It's the starting form of a relationship. If I'm dating, if okay, this is the 4 stages that I always look at it as. There's talking, there's dating, there's exclusively dating, and then there's the relationship, right? So
Mhm.
talking, we all know that's just like your regular Renro. We just chatting, we just be bullshitting, text messages, phone calls here and there. We just getting to know each other on a very surface level, just whatever. When we're dating, we're actually like taking the effort to meet up with each other. If you're long distance, you're putting more effort into like communicating with that person. You're making more time for that person, even like, if you're down the street kind of thing. You're doing all those things. Now you could be talking to other people. You could be also going on dates with other people and getting to know other people. That's the game of dating. Just like you could be talking to other people, you could be dating other people, but you're choosing to spend time with me. Like, you're choosing to try to get to know me a little bit more while you're dating other people. So it's at this point, we are now in round 2 of the interview. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean you got the job. Okay. We still got candidates. Okay. So talking was the application process. Dating is like us narrowing down our applicants and calling them in for an interview. Okay. Right. Exclusively dating is the interview. that is the interview. If you can get this job, we are looking at you. Like, this is a final interview, looking at you to see if this is going to be good for our job. Like, what are you going to bring to the company? Are you going to make more profits with us? Are we going to grow from here? And then the relationship is you got hired.
That was well put together.
Yes.
That was well put together.
Because a relationship is a job, man. It's not, no, I mean, yeah, it should be a walk in the park sometimes, but a relationship is a job. You have to choose to show up every day, just like your regular 9 to 5 or however many hours you work. There are some days you wake up, you don't want to go to work. You want to call out. You do not want to have to deal with the bullshit, deal with people, deal with the stress, the annoyance, and nothing. But guess what? You need that money and you need that check. So guess what? You get up, you wash your face, you wash your mouth out, you wash your ass, you wash your body and all that stuff, and you angrily drive yourself to work. You do your time, and then you go home and you relax and chill. You are choosing to work in this relationship. Every day you wake up, you're choosing to still reach out to me. You're choosing to still communicate with me. You're choosing all these things. It's not a natural thing. I'm not natural to you. I didn't grow up with you. You're not a family friend of mine. You're not somebody I've known since high school, or I was forced into a relationship with, aka school, work, or something like that. Like, you are a chosen person in my life that I have to dedicate time to ensure that this works. So if you or I aren't doing that on each other's part, then we might as well just not communicate at all. You're fired.
Okay, so now we exclusive.
Oh my god! I gotta call my friend. Let me call Brittany. This is crazy.
Don't call Brittany.
Oh, what? Don't do her like that.
Okay. Anyway,
Don't do my friend. Don't do my friend.
Now we exclusive now, right?
Uh-huh.
So now that we exclusive, I might take y'all a little dinner. Take you a little dinner. Say, hey, look you in your eyeballs and say, "Hey,
Oh.
would you go with me?"
Mm-hmm.
Boom, relationship.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like exclusiveness of the dating school, but what is something? Is it something added now that you're in a relationship that wasn't in the exclusive clause?
It used to be sex, but now niggas get that in talking. So that don't even
True,
that don't even that don't even matter.
true.
Um, I think that in relationships, the thing that's kind of added on is the comfortability.
Hmm.
I think that's kind of like what happens. You know how they say like, "Oh, you don't know what a woman's like until you get her married." And that's when she really shows her true colors and stuff like that or whatever. We've had this conversation before. Um and that whole like I ain't doing wifey shit for somebody I ain't a wife to and but oh come on, come back, dude. Come back. Don't go there.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
go
I'm
there.
sorry.
Come back, friend. Come back.
Had a had
I
a,
got you.
had
It's all
a
right.
flashback.
But yeah, like I just and I also think that's pretty dumb too. Because for you to say I'm not doing wifey shit, what is wifey shit? What is husband shit? Like there's yes, there are things that you wouldn't do for any just for any old Joe Schmo on the streets, obviously. But there are some things that you shouldn't do for just a person who you're just dating either. Like maybe you shouldn't go
Mhm.
above and beyond for this person who has yet to put a ring on your finger or, not even put a ring. Let's just, like even in just the scapes of getting into the conversation of a relationship. I mean, of a
Mm.
marriage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not even entertaining those conversations with me, I already know that I'm just here for a good time, not a long time with you. And at this point,
So
I
if
could either just break
they
up with
not.
you or not.
So you saying like, so once we get in a relationship, if you're not entertaining marriage,
Not once we get in a relationship. It's not like you ask me today to be your girlfriend, then tomorrow I'm like, so we get married or what? But I'm
oh,
saying
okay.
like in the long game of it, like, maybe like after a year, I think people naturally have wedding conversations any which way. But before
Mhm.
me and you even got into exclusively dating, while we were talking and dating, those questions should have came up. Like, do you want to get married? Is that something that you would want to do at some point in time in life? You feel what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, that's something that should come up. I don't get why people don't want to ask that question, but that's an important question because if what if I really end up liking you, like really end up liking you, and then we end up getting in this relationship? Am I supposed to get in this relationship going like, oh, well, I know he's gonna change his mind. Like, something's gonna change. No, you told me your answer at face value. I should take your answer. I think that's what a lot of people are. The problem with a lot of people is someone's telling you something. I really should be drinking this damn pot that I'm pouring here at this point. But if somebody's telling you something and they telling you the negative truth about them, believe them. Like
Mhm.
they're not even waiting for you to see the negative portion. They telling you straight up, believe them. And be like, you know what? Thank you for this added information. I appreciate this. Let me go on about my business before I end up hurt or you end up hurt, whatever the case may be.
Mm. So for me, the way I look at relationship, I'm not saying that I want to get married tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that if you're my girlfriend, the end goal is for you to be here forever. Like I don't know if people like say to themselves, you know what, I'm only gonna be with her for 6 months. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you got that in your head already, you don't like that person. You're wasting your time and you're going to hell. That's just how I look at it. Like relationship dating, yes. When you're dating somebody or you just talking to somebody, yeah, and you want to do what you want to do. But when you get in a relationship with somebody, that means you like that person and you say hell with the world. So therefore, I don't see nothing wrong with, looking at somebody as your potential forever. But um I think some people I think some people already have in their mind the short game. I think people already have in their mind the short game. And when you already have in your mind the short game,
Mm,
sometimes, when things are not perfect or things are not going as well, it makes it look so much worse than what it really is. Because if you're playing a long game, you have an understanding that this boat is not going to always sail smoothly.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But when you're not thinking long, well, because forever is a long fucking time. I'm talking about being with somebody.
Yeah.
And I feel like um if you're not willing to budge, bend, or perhaps change for somebody that you asked to be with, then you shouldn't be with that person.
Definitely. But I feel like you also shouldn't manipulate or gaslight yourself into something that you don't want to be in
Right.
just because someone's saying yes to you, you know?
Hmm.
Like, if you feel like this relationship isn't serving you, you
Hmm.
have all rights to separate yourself from it and to not have to deal with it, even if it's little tiny stuff. Like, I don't like when people tell someone, like, really? Over that? Oh, no, that's stupid. But it may be stupid to you, but to me, it's a big deal.
Right.
Like, to me, it's something like, let's just say, like, me, you get together, whatever me have you. I forget what me, you had the same football team. But let's just say, like,
Hmm.
let's just say I grew up as like a Chicago Bears fan. Like, I just that's been my team. That's my whole family's team. I can't break from it if I wanted to. Now, if you weren't into football, cool, that's fine. But seeing that you're a Patriots fan, it probably wouldn't that might be one of my deal breakers. To other people, that's ridiculously dumb. Like, you're willing to risk a lifetime of happiness with a person that I could possibly give you just because I don't like the same football team. But maybe it's not because you don't like the same football team. Maybe it goes deeper than that. Or maybe you're a person who you're kind of like, yeah, I'll watch the game with my football team, but I'm not like a diehard fan. I'm not going to the game every Sunday. I'm not wearing the jersey everywhere I go. And maybe that might be my compromise. And me, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? You cheer for the other team, but you're not that deep into it. So I'll make this little sacrifice. But once again, to other people, that's dumb as hell. It's stupid as fuck. Like, the fact that you won't date somebody just because. There's actually a commercial. I don't know if you've seen it, but the girl's family, it's like college football. They're like for Notre Dame or something like that. And because they're blue, I guess, and the boy shows up with a Duke sweater on because he just thought
Yeah, I
blue was
see.
blue. And they open the door and the girl like closed the door in his face. Like, you just disrespected my whole entire family. You gotta go, brother. You can't be here. So
Yeah, I
some
see.
people take that very, very seriously. And so therefore to other people outside that family, that is dumb, but to them, it's really important. Um, so you kind of have to be willing to know what sacrifice you're willing to give up. Like, what is it that you're willing to not have and or put in your life to be with this person? Because everybody
Okay.
always thinks about, oh, what if they're a different religion? And like, sometimes it is the big stuff, but it's really some like the little stuff. Like, a lot of the time, like, what if you are a person, like, it has nothing to do with religion? What if you're just a person who just don't eat red meat? You just don't eat pork,
Mhm.
and you prefer not to have it in and around you. Well, I'll tell you one thing, they call me Swine Kill OG. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I like you, I want you, but if you prefer not to be around that, it would be, could I sacrifice that? Definitely. But would I be happy in the long run to not have something that I enjoy? Because now I gotta like sneak around and go get a fried pork chop from my mom's house. I gotta
Mhm.
go over here to get this and eat that or whatever, but I gotta come home and change my clothes and brush my teeth and wrench my mouth out just because you don't like, you know what I'm saying? It's like different things like that. Like even like, I mean, people with allergies and stuff, right? One of my friends is definitely, when I say definitely, like definitely allergic to peanuts. Her husband had to give up having any form of peanuts in their house or eating anything. Like he cannot have anything peanut at all. The only time he will indulge is if he's going on vacation, and he does it the first day. Like in the airport, I'm sure homie's looking for someone to make him a PB&J. He's eating as many nuts as he possibly can. Probably midway through the trip, he stops eating them. So there's no longer in his mouth. It's been rinsed out and cleansed over and over again. And it's not in his system. It's not in his body. So that way he can go back home and be able to kiss his wife without killing her. It's sometimes it's that sacrifice. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I almost did somebody in one time. I love me some seafood. And I was dating somebody who had a seafood allergy. And I was supposed to meet up with him. He's like, oh, I can't meet up later anymore. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. He's like, well, what'd you do today? I was like, oh, I just went and I went here and went there. He's like, what'd you eat? I was like, oh, I had me some shrimp and some crab legs and stuff like that. And he's like, Candace, were you going to meet me after eating all that? I said, yeah, like I was ready to go right now. He's like, Candace, I am allergic to seafood. I said, oh yeah, I forgot.
My bad, G.
My bad, G. I ain't even know. Like, even my sister-in-law, the day before her wedding, I am in the pool at the bar drunk. I got me a drink with mango vodka, mango puree, and triple sec inside that hoe. I'm drinking that. I go over to her. I said, yo, drink this. It tastes so good. She drinks. She goes, Candace, is this mango? I said, yeah. She goes, Candace. I'm like, oh, I forgot you were allergic to mango.
I almost killed you.
Girl, I almost killed you before you became my sister. I almost murdered you. The next day, girl couldn't even say her vows. Voice gone. Now, I don't think it was my fault because her voice was already in the raspiness of it all, but I don't think I helped. AKA, don't have no allergies around me. Please don't have no allergies around me. Okay? I'ma forget.
Okay, so speaking of sacrifices, right? Because we already been talking. You already liked my picture, my post. I already shot in your inbox. You gave me a Snapchat, but you like the kids, so now I got the phone number. We've been talking on and off. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch you go to sleep apparently. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We gonna with our dates. Most likely I probably got some already, and it was good. We exclusive now, and we're moving into a relationship. Speaking of sacrifices, the ultimate sacrifice is what stage do you cut off your hoes?
I already told you the stage you cut off your hoes.
Yeah, but when I mean cut off your hoes, I mean cut off your hoes.
I already said when you cut off your hoes.
Well, remind me because I don't.
Exclusive. Exclusively dating is when you would cut everybody off.
See, this is my problem with the exclusively dating thing. Because I promise you, the exclusively dating thing sounds like relationships to me.
So if that's the case, it's a preliminary before the relationship. It's the prerequisite before the relationship. Because like I said, while I'm dating, I'm still dating other people. I'm still talking to other people. So my whole focus is not you. I'm not on you all the time. If I could be talking to you on the phone, right? And nigga number 2 calls me. I done gave you about hour and a half. Nigga number 2 needs some time too. So guess what? Oh, hey Duke, let me give you a call back. My mom in there tripping about these dishes in the sink. Oh, all right, let me talk to you later. Hang up the phone. I get on the phone. Oh, hey. Hey Quan, how you doing? Like,
so that's dating. That's dating.
That's dating. Like I'm talking to multiple people. Now,
Mm.
had me and you been excluded, don't do it like I just did you some trifling shit, okay? Because I answered the
No,
phone with Juan, okay?
because basically saying like lame excuse means other nigga is calling.
No, that is not what that
That's
means.
what
I
it's saying.
just
Let
gave
me
it
call
an
you back.
example.
I finna put these cans in the cabinet.
You know what I did one time to my boy? It was so funny. I was on the phone with him, and I was like, I said, "Yo, T, let me call you right back." I just dropped some mashed potato on the floor. This nigga said
Mm.
that was the most nigga excuse to get off the phone because how much mashed potato did you drop, Candace? I was like a spoonful. A spoonful, nigga. You have to get off the phone because of that. Just say you want to get off the
Yeah.
phone.
Now you got me over here thinking, how many times have another nigga called the girl that I'm on the phone with for lame excuses?
Sometimes it's not always a lame excuse. Sometimes it's just like, oh, let me give you a call right back. Like, okay, think about it like this. Let's just say me and you on the phone, right?
Mhm.
Think about the times that I've got where I had to get off the phone with you. If I get off the phone with you, primarily if it's another person calling me, don't I tell you like, oh, so and so's calling me or this person's calling me? But the
That's
times that
fine.
yeah, right. But then the times when I'm silent about it, I don't mention the person's name or I don't say the affiliation of this person. I'm just like, oh, dude, shoot, let me give you a call right back.
I could handle that more than, hey, let me hit you back. You know, I gotta put ice in the refrigerator.
I think that's a reasonable excuse because like holding the phone and putting and breaking ice and putting it in the tray and stuff, that's a lot.
First of all, what's the percentage of people holding phones nowadays?
Apparently, I'm the dying breed
Yeah,
because
you're
I hold
definitely
phones.
one that, yeah, you're definitely you're, you're definitely one of you're definitely in the golden years for sure, for sure. We never just give you a Nextel and just chirp your ass because yeah.
Listen, my ears they're not sensitive, but like you got to think about it. Like you have something buzzing in your ear all day. You have a headphone in your ear. Even if you're not playing something, it's sending some type of waves in your ear all day long.
Mhm.
Maybe my brain and my eardrums are just a little bit more sensitive than others. I can't stand that sound. Like, and I can't stand having something just sitting in my ear for no reason. Like you're just blocking sound right now. And I need to hear. And you're blocking sound when nothing goes. So I don't like having that shit just in my ear. The only time I will do it is if I am actively doing something that I do need both hands. If I'm at home, 9.78 out of times out of 10, I'm not having a headphone in my ear because I don't need to. Like it's not necessary. I'd rather have the phone to my ear any which way, or I just put you on speakerphone so I don't even have that. I don't like it. I don't like it having it in my ear. So yeah, when I tell you I gotta go put these
Listen,
dishes away, you daggone right. I gotta put the phone down and hang up because I can't be having my neck broken trying to keep that
listen.
phone up there with the shoulder and stuff.
Let me tell you how you make me feel so 2012, right? It's been times when we have FaceTime each other
Yeah.
and you said, hold on real quick, and I see you get up and walk off and go out. Leave out the room. So now I'm sitting here like this, waiting for Candace to come back. So I'm like, like I'm legit alone right now. Like I'm legit alone. Like I'm sitting here swinging my feet, wait, I'm in this lonely virtual place because Candace doesn't have some type of Bluetooth device. Yeah.
Listen, Linda. Okay. You don't need to go with me everywhere. Okay. And this is the reason why. Y'all know how my mother is. She pops up out of nowhere, G. Like I could leave her in her I could walk by her room, she in her room. I mean, tucked up in them covers, got 5 Bibles laying around her, and somebody's reading Philippians chapter 25, verse 2 on an audiobook. Okay. She is wrapped up in the word. I go down the hallway, I get in that kitchen. 2 seconds later, how'd you get out the bed that fast? Like, you know what I'm saying? She comes in there just to see me all the time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't take you everywhere because she's just all around. And she don't understand FaceTime. She only understands it because her grandbabies FaceTime her or her children FaceTime her. But when it comes to like me having friends and I'm talking to people, she's like, oh my God, I didn't know you was on the phone. And then she does this weird whisper shit. Like, I'm on the phone and me and you could just be talking. And then she'd be like, Candace, did you want some chicken? I'm like, why are you whispering? Because you're on the phone. Is it a secret we eat chicken? Why are you whispering? Now you're just
Not
making it
only
awkward.
that, if Candace can hear you, most likely I probably can hear you too.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like and then sometimes I could be on the phone, right? You know how you have like a moment where you're just kind of like silent. It's not like saying that you're not talking, but it's just like a little second of silence. And she comes into the kitchen with that little second of silence. Y'all think I be wilding out? She be coming in there just saying like random stuff. Like she could walk in there and she'd be like, Candace, you know, I was seeing that big head guy on the TV. He looked like a monkey. What are you saying right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta put the phone on mute and I gotta do all it. Like, it's just too much. Or she jumps in the conversation. I could be telling you, it's like, yeah, I remember when I went to the circus when I was like, I don't know if I was 7 or 8, and then she go, I think it was when you was like 6, because I remember that time when we went. Why? You're not part of this conversation. What are you talking about right now? So that's why sometimes I gotta leave you, Dukes. I gotta leave you where you at, so that way I can get in and out quicker. If I bring you with me, it's gonna get real sticky. So I just might as well keep you where you at. I come back in the room, and there you go. You know.
Well, as long as you don't hit me with the, I'm gonna call you back. I got to put my crayons under the pillow. We straight. We straight.
Oh my gosh, it's really not that deep. But like I said, when it comes to like exclusively dating, that's the reason why is because if I'm just talking, I'm dating other people. I'm talking to you, but now I'm cutting my time off more with you to talk to somebody else. Whereas exclusively date, like I'm staying on the phone with you. Somebody else calls me, I'm like, oh, boop. I'll call them back. What was you saying, babe? I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Sorry for the IT complications over here. My apologies. You can always follow me on Instagram that you can see it. KT Sweet written there. TikTok C.Hayes INC. Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Black Girls React. I'm here at 9 p.m. with Duke. Duke, go ahead, give them your info.
Hey man, say man, it's your boy Duke. Your favorite black person. You catch me here every Thursday with the gorgeous, beautiful C Hayes. You can't see right now, but she's still pretty. Also on Tuesdays and Saturdays and Sundays or Sundays, you catch me on the Popcorn UB podcast where I'm 1/5 of the podcast. If you add the 5 carry the 1, I promise you the math is right. Also catch me on TikTok at me and Duke and Twitter at Duke for Show.
All right, guys. Thank you. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye. I'm hanging up.